Hello, beautiful fellow human beings. Got this year-old soda from Comic-Con, well, our little thing locally, and figured, I mean, it's not expired yet. I think it's got like another month to go, but cheers. Called Ocean Combo. Carbonated. Tastes like great. Hold on. Pomelo flavor. Now that's alright. God, because the can was cute. But, anywho, wow. So, let me turn this down. Yeah, let me just turn that off. Caught my first fish on the fly. I don't know if you'll see, if anyone sees this. It's 4:27 in the morning here in Southeast Florida. But man, I was real stoked on that. I guess that is all the words I can find. So real into the dry flies, and real into tying them, but I couldn't fish them. I had spinning reels and bait caster, so the heavier things I had no problem with, but I didn't have that water bubble yet. I have a clear one and some other bobbers and ones with some weight on it for casting, which those are nice, but the gators chase them like crazy. They weren't chasing these little bugs. Like, maybe if I did a frog or a hopper, they would definitely they seem to like the hoppers, those lovers. I couldn't get over that. But just a little snack. And let me regain my train of thought. Yeah, but couldn't fish the dry flies, and so fixing to tie some more and fill my little box here. Don't know where to start because, man, I was just like kind of tying anything just to keep my hands busy. Hey yo, even CPR. Right on. Safety. Suck dong. Can I get on with this now? Look at these wings. That's probably about the best I've done so far. Shoot, you can't really see them. But really sparse. Not too sure on the length. I think they might be a little long. But I don't even know how to put a sentence together right now. So I'm trying to reset my schedule. Probably get up around 4 in the morning now. And in the morning it's really nice out there. And I can finally test them. Now, I wasn't going to post that video because you could see I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, my hand's not even on the line. Like, I was just pulling it. And I kind of just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. And didn't expect all that. I was really just, trying to practice casting. I was all tangled too. And see how the fly actually moved. It stayed about 2 inches under the water. I could grab it from the actual, but I have the same one here. So this is what caught the little bluegill on, as simple as it can get. A cream variant, and so you can see my hackle's very sparse, and the one that's on the rod now is very sparse. But man, it just opened all these up for me, because I really like tying them, but I wasn't able to fish them, and now that's all changed. So I'm trying to fill this up with smalls, because I could finally fish them. Oh yeah, there's so much stuff dancing on the surface of the water out there too. And yeah, so for the last few hours, quite literally, I've been digging through feathers. I got lots of hunks like this from the Whiting Farms tires variety pack. And yeah, this ain't no beauty show, y'all. And like things are just gonna go downhill from here, cause I caught my first fish on the fly yesterday morning. So, you know, I think that's the beginning of forever. And a buddy, go way back, just a bunch of mutual friends, want some brushy bait fish, which I don't know why I didn't. It's in the name brush, so I'm trying to find some brush now. Old Florida is where the pattern is from, so I might just try to get the kit, because it's as simple as it gets, and that'll be fun as heck to tie. And tie it here. I'm wanting to get some of the kind of craft fur brushes. Alright, so, man, I feel like I'm shopping, which is, you know, fantastic. The saltwater flies, I'm very far from saltwater out here, and during the weekend I could start testing them now, though. But before, it was pretty much the Estaz worms, and any jigs, and anything with weight, or rabbit fur, because it gets really sopping. And let me try to, this is artificial or natural. So, I'm not too sure I think I'm gonna give this one a go. This Wood Road number 16 spent stone, only because it looks like a party. I'll be here. This bad boy. But this one also, I feel like I should tie real quick, just because that must be real nice to fish, and I know it'll stay floating, because my hackle's very sparse. I have some decent stuff, but just a few. I'm still a beginner, y'all, so I always feel like I'm wasting materials, but I do have like long hackle feathers from that kit, that material pack, but I also have a bunch of these, and most of them are webby, I believe hen. I'm still not too sure how to like feel confident with IDing feathers, but in some of these there are some really nice webless. So we go here, you know, webby, but not quite. That's like the least webby in this pile right here. But you go over to these guys. Not that webby, so I'm thinking maybe I could use these for the parachutes. I got a nice color combination in mind. Not really. There's about 1,000 up there, all bleeding together right now. Guys, like I said, I wasn't able to fish these before, so now I'm able to, and I really like the idea of anything top water. Well, top water or, you know, straight up dry. I'm still like a scattered mess with how to properly talk, but not getting caught on things, pretty nice. A lot of the freshwater here, you could only see like two inches into the stuff, so I get caught a lot. And it's not like the saltwater where you could just jump in and grab it again, like just unhook it. So let me see here, because definitely not artificial. Gave me CPR. Oh, I would be very thankful, Marco, if someone gave me CPR in public. I mean, great, I needed it at that time, because if, you know, that would probably be more jarring. You have your, hopefully, Sean, what I'm working on now is either getting a cart I could straight up wheel around or attach to a bicycle, and then move on to a camper or a travel trailer, or just try to get some people locally into the idea of making a mobile tackle shop, because I think that would be lovely. I've been trying to find all the local like people near me, and Palm Beach County, pretty heavy fishing scene, and it's just Oh, so much purpose out of nowhere. Freaking stoked on life right now. New to me. Man. Alright, so I'm gonna go back here first, because I want to get one of these little guys blasted real quick. I do, need to look a few things up. The alder is one of the flies that I really wanted to tie. However, wait, what? No. Turkey tail quill segment rolled and divided, which I'm not 100% sure what that means. So it's gonna just maybe cut the fork out of the center and stick some fibers up and tie it. I'm not too sure. And one thing that I've been wanting to tie for a while now is a parachute hopper. So gonna also try that. I'm very excited. It's like Christmas or something. Alright, well, might as well tie a hopper real quick. I mean a parachute. Am I sure? I don't know where this fear comes from. I saw the time going by and I was like, uh-oh, I better put that on. Because this is exactly what I've been doing for the last few hours. Big red. That. You know something? That sounds like a good one to have. Let me further see. Yeah, it's really all about, you know, life is real short, and every day it gets shorter. And post-pandemic, man, I just never got back to, like, baseline. Dirty rat, there we go. As simple as it gets. And my favorite combination. Well, that's really redundant to say, but it's peacock crow and grizzly. And with this orange will look nice. Alright. Use this from this bugger pack. Because I heard from a bird that, you know, it doesn't take that much. These, though, there's like 18 feet per barb on these hooks. I don't know if barb is the right word. Alright. Well, that's a smaller hook. I realized I was actually out of the in-between size. Really gotta worry about hooks this weekend somehow. Which, really only one tackle shop there. Okay. Shoot. Alright, let me zoom this on in. And I have to... Oh no. Well, let me just look it up. Because I have it saved on the phone that's streaming. Man, the lighting in this room is a little hectic. So, trying to clean that up a bit. Okay. And this thread is the 32 denier GSP by the Flysmith. I really like tying small, but I do have a hard time not breaking the thread, and I haven't snapped this stuff once. I haven't ripped it with my hand either. Every time I see that in stream, it is followed with an ow. So I'm gonna go ahead and learn from that. I want this. I really need to figure out what optimal lighting is, because I've been horsing around with this for way too long. It's not had it fixed, I guess. Alright. Okay. Let me just look up the proportions really quick. This necklace is pretty neat. Found it in a box broken jewelry on eBay. And when I sent a picture of it back, I'm like, these aren't like your relatives or anything, right? And she's like, no, good find. I have another one that is from a church sale, but get the two confused. This one is the Stella though. So apologies if you hear that bouncing around. I could always take it off. Man, why is it so dim? I don't understand. I have all the lights and the has to be like one more clamp light in here. I'm gonna try to brighten that. Okay, it wants that fluorescent. Alright, I'm sorry, y'all. Why does it look so yellow? Okay. Just keep my hand here. Oh, I do the peacock curly. I'm just gonna grab this first bunch. Nice screeny. This stuff is from a kit, so it's probably like awful quality, but it's gorgeous to me because I don't know what good quality her looks like yet in person. And video looks like a feather boa. It looks so lush. I love it. Grab a few. And I was tying them in, like, I guess backwards, because I was tying the tips in first. Maybe not that many. It's quite a small body, our foot. For the last few, really months, been really focused on saltwater stuff. It's not been time big honking things. It's losing tactile stuff. You know, I want to put a little poop of orange. Ah! I don't want these to break. A little poop of orange. Okay. Where it looks like it, like the peacock curl goes past where the parachute comes out. So I don't know how I'm gonna plan that successfully yet, but I think I might actually have a better time with that, because if it's, you know, juts out of the body, I don't know. I suppose we'll get there. Because if the parachute comes out, say here, I just, bring this up. Just leave the excess still on in there. Down. Alright. Some post material. And this little thing is called a dirty rat. And just time from this Encyclopedia of Fly Patterns. Sounds dope as hell. Fly Fishing Federation. Man, wish I found this, like, I wish my soul found this sooner, I should say. Cause I'm no stranger to fly tying or anything, or fly, like, as a, you know, a part of human history. I really like learning about all kinds of things that I don't engage in. Sailing is probably the other from the water world of side of life that I thought would be too complex, but I'm also looking into that too. Okay, so I didn't burn the edge like I should have, but... And I also tied it in totally wrong. So, let's see. Can I do this? When it comes to doing stuff from memory, I've been watching so diligently, like, how to tie parachute flies. Every stream, but I knew, like, I was not not gonna remember a single thing when I went to try it. That's okay. Learning by doing things wrong is not a negative to me. Okay, so I got that one with like a tiny hair bit more off. I feel like I remembered. And gonna go in here. Let me try to. Don't watch. Wait, no, watch. I wish it was number 4. I'm just kidding. Alright, so just nobody saw any of that, and that's nice. So gonna kinda go over here now. Cause this is, I don't know why I even okay. Next, the second one is always makes more sense in my mind. Alright. Okay, so oh. Wait a minute. This, I'm just gonna get rid of these, okay? Oh. Okay. I haven't tied a parachute yet. I gave one a go a long time ago, but as before I had really proper materials, so I think I used some macrame cord, but it wasn't Bonnie cord, so it wasn't polypropylene. Okay. Okay. I lost the feather. What? Well, got another one right here. Let's see how that tapers. Just gonna just start it here. Okay. Sorry. Oop. I saw how some like salmon flies like flattening the stem. If I just like drag it like that. God, I forgot every single thing that I've ever seen on these. Okay. Don't laugh. Well, unless it's that bad. Oh, please do. I'd rather make someone laugh than cry, even at my own expense, especially at my own expense, honestly. Okay. I'm rather afraid right now. Oh dear. Okay. I'm gonna descend. Oh, let me just get right there, like that, right there. I think. Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't think about? Oh, okay. I guess we'll get there too. Get there as it approaches. Oop. Oh dear. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. think my mind was just erased. No. Shoot, I got it so, like, on its side. It doesn't want to go that way. But we're gonna not give it a choice. No choice for you. Shit. Okay, maybe if I go the other way. A little bit more. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Not worrying about trapped fibers just yet. Oh no. I don't think I need that much, but man, it's fun. Oh, 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 please. Just get under it real quick. Wait, what did I do? Oh, okay. I just pushed it a little aggressively. I'm just gonna, try to get, like, feeling secure about that. Okay. Whoa, are these magnetic? Oh, no way. Did not know that. I just want to get these. I'll get that in a second. Not a big fan of those trapped fibers. Damn. I gotta retie this. For sure. Alright, let me gank it up real quick. I mean, zap it up. What the hell is gank? Oh, I think that's that floating stuff. Gosh. Horses, woman. Hold them. Ugh, what an unattractive feeling this is. Yeah. Sorry for the drama. I'm scared of the eye. Okay. I don't know how to whip finish. Yeah, like, I do if I do it in slow motion and follow a video as I do it. So, you see, I don't know if you can see, my feathers, like, going all over the place. So, I'm gonna watch a quick short. Because I really feel like I'll be able to have a good time with parachutes. And now that I can fish dry flies, I shall tie a whole mess of them. Let me get some of these hooks in a pile. Alright. Now I gotta count all the stuff I did wrong. So I'll do it different next time. It's not like shiting on my stillfish, just like this. I wouldn't know what to do different. Man, hey, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was like a nice little daffodil. But, well, you know, I'm not gonna say it out loud. Some things I like used to describe, like, in the moment, like the scripters already used for other things. Well, it's not supposed to look like that, but I like it. I might go for it again, but with calf hair. And more body. And more head. But I'll throw resin in there. I just, this I'm probably just gonna throw in a box, because that was the first attempt, and it is not it. Go watch a video over and over again. It's really like physically throwing the stuff at the wall where it starts to make tactile differences. I don't know if you can hear that. I still gotta order some wax. Been using this for now. I got this for dubbing because I do have some difficulty keeping some types on the thread, like most types. This isn't the smallest hook I have, but I think it's the smallest that I've been tying. Oh my gosh, I don't want anyone to see this. So embarrassed. She's never point. Alright, fine. It's just, you know, that tag end. I feel like I'm wasting it, but I think I'm gonna be putting in an order whenever I get, you know, cause it's still out here. But I think the 21st or something. So let me grab the other phone real quick and just watch me a little short. Oh, here. Ow! God! I just rammed my ankle bone so hard. Dang it. And the phone died. Alright. Here it is. I gotta get the parachute down on this, just the simplest one before I move on to the hopper. I really want to move on to that hopper. Phew. Alright. Parachute. Step. Step. Baby steps. Oh, parachute fly would have helped. Follow these steps. Sweet. It better be steps. Can't stand. I love that, you know, there's much media out there. However, sometimes I'm looking for a true step-by-step, and sometimes it will be just a video. Alright. Okay. Okay. Oh. I could have let my balls grow a little bigger. The post, I could have went way higher with that. For some reason I felt, I'll put it on the side. Like I see. Okay. Now that's like a peacock ant under. Coffee. Just like, not like Sprite. There's something that, like Fresca or something. Something I've had before. Like it tastes nostalgic. Ocean Bomba. Sugar chased by a little caffeine. Ooh, there's a feather tip. Try to keep all these. Very difficult. Alright. And it's really I have to find it. There has to be some local clubs around here or something. Some local slide time boot camps. Oh man. Yeah, cause I need to get this down, alright? I got, these are from like material kits and like lots on eBay, but I've been wanting to make some, or blending the dubbing for a long time. And I got these ready to go. I just trying to focus and being excited at the same time. And picking something is not easy for me, that's for sure. Alright, peacock curl. I'm just gonna grab some desk stuff. I think I got enough. Orange. I'm not trying to break the peacock curl like by sliding and snapping it or anything. I'm just trying to put these at different lengths. Oh. I know. I get hung up on this little stuff. What am I doing? Why am I going back down? Oh, okay. Well, you know. Whoops. Looking a little ball. Did I grab one I was erasing? Hope not. I was trying to prepare some quills, but ooh. Okay. Count losses. That's fine. What is that? What is that? Never mind. Beep, beep, beep. Get back there. What is that? Not staying. Unravel. Ooh! Just almost decapitated it. Alright, so I still haven't found that other feather. Oh yeah, I did. Wondering if I should try to dig through these. I know a better one. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's compare these. Yeah, okay, sure. Oop. Maybe not quite down there. Is this gonna be enough, I wonder? I think so. Oh, I can't wait for the sun to come out. I'm ready. I don't have a lot of tippet left, or later. What am I doing? Post material. So I can't, seem to put things down in the same place twice. It's always a mystery. Always an archaeological excavation happening in this. Alright, so should I try it? Freaking scared, man. I like put it on. Oop. Wow, barely recovered. Okay, I'm gonna finally remember to burn this here so doesn't keep moving around. What's that? I wonder what the difference between this and Antron yarn is. Like maybe the fibers are thinner overall. Not sure. Yeah. And like a merger yarn, like what the difference between those things are. I do want to say rest in paradise, Brian Wilson. I can't believe it. That, you know, hopefully his like soul can get the adequate rest it needs and deserves, and produce quite a few songs I'll probably listen to until the day I die, including Till I Die. Great song. Until I die, these things I need until. Okay. No. No. Shoot, this is difficult. Ooh, I just want to get back down so I can take a breather. I wrap that thread around the hook. Oh, shit. Whoa, what was that? That was wax, alright. That's not good enough. Okay. I think that seems pretty dang sturdy, a little sturdier than I thought I'd be able to get. I'm stoked on that. Right on. There's just a stupid little stem sticking here. Driving me nuts. Perfect. One step closer to achieve it. Parachute flying, then having me a time. Having me a time. Alright, because I want it to like be easy to get like wrap them, you know? Let me get some loosies. It's illegal to sell them. They're like taxes, right? Did your gas stations ever sell loose cigarettes? And if so, what did they call them? And these parts, they're loosies. Okay. Alright, here we go again. But it makes sense to bring that feather up with. Oh! Or do I. Okay. Okay, let me just like think for a sec here. Yeah, I want to get it up there. Hey Ron. Hey Sean. Hey Ron. Sorry, I'm like half awake, but only because trying a new sleep schedule. Ooh, that felt finessey. The lock finesse monster. Ooh! No. Hey! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my gosh. Bad time to. Hey! Let's start. Ah! Oh! Go around. Oh! Dear Lord! Alright, sorry for the sound effects, but it's getting tense. I think we're good now. Yeah, I think we're good now. Man, Brian Wilson and Jimmy Buffett, the two like feel-good people. Son of a snatch. Okay, I should probably put this on its side. Oh, what? Okay. I don't want to break the feather. Pew, pew, pew. Alright, I don't want to stop. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like be so dramatic, but this is shite. Okay. Ah! No, 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 no. Shit. Ah! son of a snatch. That is gonna be such a pain in the ass. I mean, maybe if I don't go that hard, like if I just do a few wraps, I won't need that last wrap. Mm. Oh. Man, we're gonna have to go back quite a ways because it goes up and down and all around. Frick. Ugh. Man. That's alright. I don't know if this is too much thread up here, like if that's gonna weigh that, and our thing here is gonna look quite dead, but you know what, maybe things like, maybe things are into that kind of snack up there. Alright, one moment, let me stand up, punch the air, no, I'm just kidding. Alright, I just don't want to use these feathers, and that's why I'd rather, you know, get it down a little better until I use better quality feathers. No bird died for this. Oh gosh, I almost just tripped on myself. These ones look a little, you know, a little thicker. Maybe that's it. It's webbier. Go ahead. Maybe that's not the color. Maybe we should use this. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna use this. It's just a hair thicker, so maybe I'll do better not to snap it. Did I forget a tail? No. It's not gonna be too big. Let's try it anyway. Now I got this big ugly hump. All this horse shite around. It's okay. It's okay though. These feathers are going to be the end of me. And I know, like, at that point, it's not a quality thing. It's like I gotta chill on tension, like, and not snap it as soon as I get just don't want it to go anywhere. It's so ugly now. You know, I'll take it. I'm gonna try again, but I'm not gonna. Okay. Let me just push that back for a second. Alright. I'm sure both of those tie-up things aren't necessarily glue and I'm scared, okay? Let me get this. That's ever so slightly closer. And you know, I'm so tomorrow. Big difference at least, right? Need some better. Well, just need to practice really. Pop these on this block. Might bring one with me just to see. Whew, it's hot in here. Look at stand by the fan, man. Real quick. Oh, single peacock curl. this. Everything's magnetic. Wee! Oops! Right on the book. Let's see. I think that is. Let's go back. Again. My things. Ooh, got hungry out of nowhere. Guess it is like breakfast time. 5:41. Probably this will start coming up within next hour. Did unbury the PS4 though finally. So hopefully. Okay. Yeah, it's just not gonna do it, I don't think. My hands are so freaking pained. Massive sunburn. But not looking like a lobster, thankfully. Okay. I do have to sort these. A little too many feathers. But these tips are sacred. Did pull out a little section of this for the legs for the hopper, but I wasn't sure how many to knot together. So I'm gonna look into that. Okay. I really want to make some of these brushy boys. I'm stoked on that. It's gonna be the first fly type for someone else. But I gotta get those brushes. On the house, obviously. I really just want to, like, you know, have a little shack that someone can knock on and be like, yo, there's like a huge school of these. Can I get one of these? That will give my life purpose. And that's what we're all, like, looking for on this planet, right? I don't understand why, like, that isn't more than suitable. Or whatever we should meet. This is one of my favorite songs, like, grammatically. Freaking poetry. Been listening to a lot of different music that I didn't really have that much familiarity with, other than a few songs. So trying to find the whole discographies. And like Daddy Yankee is a good example. Like his old school stuff, like No Mercy. Holy trucks, that album is great. To be totally fair, I have no idea what any of it means. Every day I pick up on a little more, and I'm trying to find some locals I could fish with that, like speak Spanish amongst each other, so I don't have to. It's hard, like online. Most people in tandem want to practice English, and that's cool too. I like talking to people across the world because find out all kinds of things and recipes and bands and good stuff like that. Just trying to pick up a little bit. Alright, let me just pull this out a little bit. So, we got like a donut of light flashing in my eyes. A white donut. I miss when they had the red for like $5 a month or something. That's not too bad. Alright. See, like, I was looking through these. They're decently long. Continue to. Oh, I got a hook in there. But this doesn't seem bad. It's on a hen. I need to get better at understanding the feathers. But I read that even in hen, like, pelts, that there could be, some good dry fly feathers. And so, like, haven't put too much effort in getting some better quality hackle feathers. I think the next thing I could really focus on is hooks. There's this one hook is like a really kind of neat looking C, but the point of the hook stays, it's not like in a lot, and it looks really nice. I see it a lot on the bait fish, like the peanut butters of the EP bait fish, and really. I wonder if I could use these for tails. The decapitated. I got a new garbage can, so I'll definitely be using. Same thing with this little poof. Get your mind through. Ooh, felt like a shift in the lighting up there. Might switch. I don't know. I really like this orange. I'm gonna switch to the brown. This is the best orange though. I can't wait to get in more sizes for saltwater. I'm real stoked on this. Like a lot of the saltwater old school ones that I've been like sifting have a lot of like, I don't know, just like a splash of that quintessential orange. Tangerine. Let me talk to him. Okay. I kind of want to get some water and stuff. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I'm hoping to. Today we're gonna practice pretty much casting and like holding my hands right. And like it took a little bit because like not wanting to whip it back and forth like that, but also you could see the line like, and when it's coming back, it's crazy looking, and getting used to that, and also it's pretty weighted up, so it gets caught like the excess line. I have to stay really far from the water. There are 4 gators. They're very active, and it's pretty wild. And so I'm really thankful I got the bluegill in the water, because like sometimes it's hard to, I don't want to throw it like a football, but you know, last year I tried to get in the water, but it hit like the plants. So it just like got stuck for a slight second, and right before it flapped in the water, the gator grabbed it. And it's been trying to avoid that at all costs. And I like these because I don't feel like I'm going to get a turtle also, because there's tons of turtles in there. But right now I can't get anywhere near the water, so I don't know what I would do. The gator instantly grabbed it. Did that work? Man, alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna start figuring out what to eat and just gonna keep it, that fly on that until it just gets decimated. Because I only have a little bit of leader left and I gotta learn a new knot. It's just a floating line, and the leader or tippet, please excuse my ignorance, it's just that. There's not like it's just those two things. I think if I change the file again, that is going to be quite short, and most of it broke off. It had like 5 feet of it, 3 to 5 feet of it, but most of it snapped off like practicing in the yard, and don't think it's bright enough to see anything, so I might as well hop on and hop off and then hop back on and so very exciting, very exciting. Everything's unlocked. Like, try the skeeters, little streamers. I'm not trying to make them honkers, and the bluegill killers. Finally, tied quite a few of those. That's one of the first things I tied that looked appropriate. And yeah, so I'll throw a jig on the. Well, I think there's already a jig on the. Oh yeah, the Rubens Azula. Really nice. That thing. So that's. I promised myself I wasn't gonna do that. But the fish, I'm not too familiar with jig fishing, and the jig like has a spoon or a spinner on it, so it's like, you know, like it's such a focus. It looks like a focused little fish. And it's really nice. I haven't seen that, and I'm still stuck on it. I still think it's cool as hell. And gotta definitely grab more of the jigs because all the colors are perfect for the freshwater here and the saltwater, so multi-purpose. And really like that. It just keeps them in my bag. Don't smell like bait, and doesn't smell like soft plastics either. Because when I started getting back into fishing, I wasn't even thinking about tying or anything. I used to decorate hooks with like rhinestones and stuff, but nothing too extensive. But then I started using UV resin. Where are those? Man, it's just adding like eyes and stuff to the hooks. I gotta find them. Here's one of the first things before I even had the fly tying tools or materials. Stuff I had. Sewing thread. And I already had the Mr. Resin, UV resin. Alright. This one I messed up. So disregard that tail attempt. It was supposed to have exposed feather. But that's I had no tying. I didn't even have a vise. Oh yeah! And this is based off of a short that I saw a while ago. I forgot what it was called. It's like the Chub or something. And cut like that. Looks like it was eating on scrimp. And these are another one that I really want to make a bunch more of. That's when I first got like the cheapest kit I could find, and I made the eyes with some glitter. I have a bunch of these, and I'm still using them. And I do like these, and I really want to make sabiki like this. I just haven't done that. It's hard to. I keep forgetting to put this on my hat. I want to make a bunch of these. I keep seeing them now. More and more people are tying the dragonflies for the horse and deer flies. The deer flies are really bad out here. Oh, they're so bad. Oh. Instant rage even thinking about them, I'll be real. They suck. Because, like, they don't just sting you once, they'll come back. And, like, bam, bam, bam. And I didn't even know about them, really. I knew about horseflies, but I had an Adidas pants on, and that white stripe one landed on, and it was pretty. Like, bright colors. So I took a picture of it, and as I was doing that, it bit through that, and, like, the body is about the same, maybe even thinner than the freaking stripe. I don't know how it was possible, but it hurt. And they give you a welt. And again, they'll come back. I was streaming planting last year, and there's one where, yeah, every few seconds I got hit. Well, I thoroughly clogged the desk. But I gotta watch some stuff on parachute flies. I had a lot of confidence. But I figured spend the night like working on parachute flies, because I do have a decent amount of dry flies I could be messing with. Like, I got this simple as can be ant. Stoked on that. Oh, this is super simple. The hackle on the bottom, which I feel like matters most, is not very good, but I can't. I don't think I'm gonna bring that. I think that's. I do have this little copper thing. I really want to probably roll or throw a Humpty or one of those spiders. And I was looking at dropper rigs, which I'm gonna try that. I don't know what line I can use. I have some like Danish fishing line, and I'm not sure what mode of fishing that's designed for, but I believe it's around, it says 17 pounds, but it's way thinner than like the 8-pound that I have. I don't know. Any advice would be appreciated. Feel free to find me on Instagram, Facebook, all those places. Very scatterbrained, so I really gotta make a like a group chat, well, Discord, because that way sometimes I have a bad response rate, but only because I try to only respond like if I have time for a response, rather than like some like haha or something, you know. But put everyone in a group, because then I feel like everyone would get along with each other. I'll be real. Ain't no thing. Man, this is glaring the advertisements. Anywho, is it? Yeah. It's fine, babe. It's getting a little blue out there. I patiently wait. It's very dark out there, and I'm very night blind. Freaking hate it. It's like all static, and I can't see anything. But wintertime, fine for headlamps. Summertime, not so much. But I did land on Pelican, I believe the brand was called. I think I'm gonna spring for it. It's like $40 or something. Glow in the dark casing, so like you could find it in your backpack easily without having to dig for it. Like it's really dark. I appreciate that, anonymous. Yeah, I'm feeling both of those actually will work just fine, but it might slide under the water. I don't know like what that does, but it's got the post material, which I think is parapropylene. That's what the para means, which our parachute. But I am looking for that Bonnie cord also because I could be using that to make the brushes. I'm over the moon for that. I've been wanting to tie some flies for a while, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, ain't no thing. I just rarely know what to tie, and without feedback, and I personally don't know any fly fishermen or anything like that. That I know of. Actually, I can't say that anymore because a few people commented from my friends list, and a few people I've known for quite a long time. So, can't say that no more. But, yeah, it's gonna be really nice. It's good. I can't get over the bluegill. Oh my god. It was the first day that the castings really actually like I was getting somewhere with it because I could get the line out decently but always get caught, so I'm starting to be able to look like at the same time, which man, but I gotta do it when the sun rises and no one's out there, so neighbors are like building and landscaping, so big family, and so I don't know how big, but it's very lively over there, so I wanna get out there before the neighbors wake up. It's not that I'm not good yet, so it's still a little the thing whipping all over. Thankfully it's dirt road. There's not many passerbys, and yeah. So on to forever and ever, and just happy to be here. So please never hesitate. I'm gonna listen to some music, eat something, and yeah, wait for the sun to finish coming out, and yeah, say hello to the gators. But this thing is blinding me. Anyway, happy trails, love y'all. Before I go, I think it was like 4 or something when I started went live. So I gotta try to get on earlier. I try like 9, but that's like I don't know, I'm already always doing things. Plus, now, 9 is the Ties Wise streams, which that I kind of treat like a classroom, honestly, and I don't like missing class, so that is what I look for daily. And then Ruben jigs, which I watch a lot, because I do plan on fishing a lot of jigs, and on random times, so both channels are really vital for my daily routine, and just trying to learn as I go, and everything feels so new still that yeah, I'll never be bored ever again, that's for sure. And dang, what a blessing. The only feeling that yeah, I got pretty high pain threshold, I'll be real. But when it comes to boredom, oh no. It's like my whole body starts like dissolving itself in its own acids. And I don't care if it's a doodle, like that's why I like doodling, because that's the instant cure for that. But when I want to draw on purpose, like I get major creative block. But anyway, yeah, stay learning and all that, and it's man, it's just such a joy. So I think the entire fly tying and fishing community as a whole, to be totally honest, freaking incredible human beings. And faith restored like 8 or 9 months ago. So in humanity, and still looking for a boat though. But hey, David, aloha. Yeah, finally got to throw dry fly. Getting better at the cast with that that rig got currently is like 30 something bucks on eBay. But man, I wasn't holding it right. Didn't know what it was doing. I was really just trying to focus on the cast and watching the fly itself. It was like 2 inches underwater the whole time. Got a nice little video of it interacting with some gambusia down there. But it looked great. And very sparse hackle, so I am looking for better hackle. Any brands, the reason why I try to find the brands is because while out in the middle of nowhere, like I have no access to anything out here, so I try to find stuff on eBay, and at least I could get it way cheaper. And unless it's like UV craft resin or flysmith thread that I'd obviously get from the stores. And I used to get store returns for Miss Resin, but the viscosity was always so different, so maybe some was like sitting outside for a long time, I don't know. But like, also this is one of the only kind of realms where the small business is like true to small business, made in America, like can't beat it. Just every part feeds my soul, man, and that's why I say never hesitate, cause y'all have no idea. But I'm gonna try to eat something real quick because the sun is coming out and I'm fixing to get right back out there. I'm just gonna throw that fly until it falls apart and then move on to the next one. I don't have a lot of leader and I don't think it has a tippet. It's floating line and then some mono. It was tapered mono, which I've never seen that before. And the leader's a little short because practicing and getting a bunch of knots and stuff like that when it first came out of the package. But I'm thinking the mono that I have, this like Danish stuff, had it since, gosh, I was a kid for crafting. And I'm thinking that might work. Just gotta figure out what knot that is. Like a snelled. It looks wrapped. So. But let's see. Oh, yeah, I got to do that. And I'm hoping I missed the AdSense for this month. I just needed one more stream to get past the AdSense. But so now it's coming on the 21st. So that's why I've been waiting, because I don't want to like order one thing and then have to take up a whole envelope for one object, because especially like the prices are super affordable. I mean, I still can't believe that I was able to fill half my tray with flysmith thread for 35 bucks, and that I didn't use a coupon or anything. That blew my mind. And it's way better than any of the other stuff like that I've acquired thus far. And it's just, I have no complaints with that. All the other stuff, there's like one or two things that I wish it was like not like that, or you know what I mean. But I haven't even snapped the stuff yet, and nothing gets bulked up. It really is what unlocked dry flies. I started tying the smaller ones, and had no way to fish them, so I moved on to warm water, jigs, salt water, like trying to tie like with what I could come across and stuff. And that thread though, very impactful stuff. I'm able to get back with the dries, and now can actually fish them. So it's made it harder to picking patterns, because now it's not like, oh, that looks fun to tie. It's, oh man, I feel, hey, life is pretty sweet. So, yeah. I'm also looking for some EP brushes, or some crafter brushes, but very hard to do one thing at a time. Oh man, the Tonka Wanamid. That ostrich girl. I'm starting to, after seeing that ostrich plume, I'm starting to see it everywhere. It's that like really, really like angelic fluff. But anywho, I'm starting to sweat. I'm very excited. That sun's coming out. You can see. Cool. But hope you all have a beautiful day. I'm gonna eat something and then head right out there. Probably bring it out with me. Let's see. Thumbs up from Sarasota. Very nice. Cheers from the other side. But yeah, awesome. Alright. Thank y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all shortly. And if not, later tonight.